So this is this is today's topic: how to age. Okay, how to age. And I love this quote by Walt Disney: "Growing old is mandatory, okay, but growing up is optional." So all of us are going to grow old. So how we grow old, that's important. And I want to say to you that all of us are aging. Okay, the moment you're born, you're aging. And process of aging ends, of course, with death. But let's hear what some people have to say about some quotes I really like about aging. Okay. Cindy Joseph said, "Aging is just another word for living." Okay, so aging is not a bad word. Aging is just another word for living. Jules Renard said, "It's not how old you are, it's how you are old." It's not how old you are, it's how you're old. So true, isn't it? And this chap, Philip James Bailey, said, "It matters not how long we live, but how." Okay, matters not how long we live, but how. Good morning to my dear wife, Jackie, and to Hock Sing coming on board. So the question is, how do you age? Okay, do you age well? All of us from young to old will transform if we improve in these three areas. Because growing old, okay, from you reach a stage where you get enough education and you stop learning, and then it can be downhill. But we transform positively if we improve in these three areas: your attitude, an area of growth, and in the environment that you choose for yourself. Now, I asked Rizwan to speak with Julia Chua. Okay, Julia is an educator, former PE teacher. She's an outdoor adventurer, and she's our stand-up paddling coach and mentor. Julia has interacted with us some of us for almost a year at stand-up paddling, and recently she went on a climbing holiday with 4 of us. How well do we age? How well do those people that she's been with age? And so I want to share with you this interview that Rizwan made with Julia yesterday. Okay.
Hey, Julia. Welcome to Motivational Monday. Hey, can you tell us where you are now?
Sorry about that.
All right, I'm right here now at Siloso Beach.
Okay, apologize for that. I need to get rid of this. Okay, sorry, apologize for that. I don't know what happened here. I'll have to get rid of that. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go.
Welcome to Motivational Monday. Hey, can you tell us where you are now?
All right, I'm right here now at Siloso Beach. I think you can see the background. There's Ola Beach Club behind me.
Wow.
This is the finishing line where the single craft are coming in. So we have stand-up paddlers, ocean canoeists, and surf skiers all coming in.
Wow,
after
so
their
exciting.
14 to 18 kilometers of racing.
Thank
Tiring.
you. So, guys, Julia is like that, lor. She's Miss Possibility. I tell her I need to go out, so cannot delay this interview. She said, okay, never mind, we can do. I didn't expect her to be at the beach doing this. Okay, so without further ado, I must quickly interview her.
Can help.
Yeah, so she can get back to her thing, her race. So, Julia.
Actually, I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be home celebrating my husband's birthday. But because these guys are racing, I just have to lend them my support.
Yes, support is what she lives by, guys. That's why she's on Motivational Monday. So, Julia, today we're going to talk about 3 factors that can help you and me as we age. So, the word AGE is, to me, stands for 3 things, the 3 factors. Attitude, growth, and environment. So, I want to get you to talk about these 3. So, you have known us for nearly a year. Those people who have been learning so long, like very long. You know why? Because we see you so often. We actually see you more often than we see our best friends.
So too often or not enough for me?
We must practice more, so it's good enough. So, Julia, from what you have experienced of us, interacted with us, so-called not so young people, the aging population. And I believe we are actually your oldest group of coaches. So from what you've seen and experienced of us, can you tell us a little bit about how attitude, that's the first word, attitude plays a part in helping us to age well?
Okay, frankly speaking, Huiswan, if you guys didn't tell me your age, I would never have guessed that you are in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. No way, no way. These people in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, I stress again, are moving like they are moving today. These people are crazy. Their attitude is absolutely topmost positive, I must say. I've never met anybody in their 50s, 60s, 70s saying, Ken, I can do it. I can try. I can come back for another practice. It's almost unbelievable. My aunties, my father-in-law who turned 81, he told me, you sure these people are learning from you? You mean they are going onto the water? I said, yes, Pa. Yeah, they are going onto the water. And even James, I know he had 2 hip replacement. I told my father-in-law that, yeah, this man had 2 hip replacement, and yet he's moving so well on the water. So it's unbelievable what kind of attitude they bring out. It is. Yeah, I'm really lost for words, but they're really unbelievable is the only word. The attitude is topmost. Yeah, nobody can be more positive or more radiant than being amongst them. So even my mood is brought up whenever I'm in their midst.
Yeah, that's why you like to paddle with us.
Of course. Even if I'm not your students, I'll gladly come and paddle with you. Just for the fun of it. Just to get my day started on the right attitude, right positive mood.
Actually, I was following a friend who just recently had a hip replacement. And, I hear how, it's quite slow, it's quite painful. He's walking with a quad stick, everything. Then I remember James's journey, and actually I'm really amazed by him. Really, really amazed by him. And then of course there's Susan, who's got osteoarthritis, and you think, how can she even kneel down, squat, get out on this wobbly board? But he's doing it. And she came back to paddle very soon, as soon as her fracture was healed, right? She had a fracture in her arm.
She came to race, not just to paddle. She came to race as soon as her fracture was healed. At the reservoir, remember?
Ayo, you remember better than me because you are the coach. Okay.
No. I am truly awed by her support, and I was a little concerned, to be very frank, because she just recovered from fracture, and knowing that she has osteoarthritis, of course, I didn't want her to risk her injury again. I had my young boy having a fracture when he was, I think, maybe 4 or 6 years old. I can't really remember, but I know that falling from playground is part and parcel of a young kid. They can bounce back very fast. But people in their 40s, 50s, 60s is not the same case. Our bones heal slower. It's not I always tell people, please take care. There's limited spare parts. But you guys really proved me wrong in everything. When you talk about growth, people in the 50s, 60s, 70s tend to grow sideways. But I think all of you are growing beyond my imagination, growing in the amount of activities you take on, growing in the terms of the amount of challenges you rise up to without even stopping or thinking twice. And no, maybe I need a pair of crutches. Maybe I need something to aid me. Maybe I need another person to lift me out. No, that is something that never seems to come from your dictionary. Everybody seems to be just raring and daring to say, yes, I will try, I will grow better, I will do everything that is thrown to me. That's amazing.
I think you just defined or went on to the next letter, which is growth lah. I think you are defining it as a willingness to learn, right?
Yeah.
To try new things. And I think the word that we like to use is stretch, because if something is
absolutely
difficult, but we stretch to achieve it, like stretch goals, then we risk, and then maybe we fail a bit. Then of course the other thing is what I appreciate lah, and I think you get it about us, is growing people. That's why you you can see, like, I mean, I was pretty hopeless on the first lesson. Although you're guaranteed that can stand, I barely stood on the board. But I think the hallmark of a coach is also helping people to grow and recognizing people who want growth. That's what you did. And I remember that conversation in the tent in the mountain at night when all was dark. Then you asked me, why at your age and all you people you all still want to do all these things and still keep wanting to choose challenges? Actually, you should be answering that question. Why do you think? Why do you think? I should have asked you that instead of giving you the answer. So why do you think we are doing that? Why do we choose to stretch and grow?
I think that is a question actually, Hui Xuan. It's not that I only asked you at that point in time, because I've been pondering on it day and night, every day when I come to see you guys. And when I go out to take a new class, I always wonder, why are my students coming to learn stand-up paddling? Why are they putting themselves in an uncomfortable environment if they are non-swimmers? And why are people keen to take it at another level, not just social paddling, but going on to racing and stuff? So as a coach, I think it's because of my previous teacher training, I always believe that as a coach, it's not just about training the next racer, just getting the A students. I always believe that if a person is willing to learn something and they come to me, my job is to value add. So if a person is coming from a non-swimming environment, my job is to first bring them to be comfortable in the water, to trust that they are able to float or even to survive in the water environment. And then from there, I will value add by slowly getting them one step out. So I think the key word for every student that comes to us, it's important to know and to work with them in their mindset, what they want to achieve. So everybody comes with a goal. Everybody has their own belief. It is my job also to take out their self-limiting belief, because I think everybody is like a little frog. If you put a cover over their cup, that's the amount of space that they believe they can jump. But if I take away the lid of the cup, everybody has an opportunity, has a chance to jump beyond the rim of the cup. And that is my job as a coach, or as a teacher, or as a supporter, or even as a friend, to take away the self-limiting belief that is always holding us back or chaining us down. I think if I have done that and I have helped someone to achieve something that they didn't believe they can do, that is my greatest joy whenever I see them do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I know as you spoke, right? It's crazy. You sound like a new skin leader talking about their downlines.
Oh, really? Okay, absolutely. I was told about New Skin business long time ago. I know it's not for me. So I take my hats off for you guys. I don't know how you are doing.
No, but what you just said really is applicable to my business. So this is how, as leaders, we should see people who come to us to do the business. So I'm learning something from you.
Yeah, I think it's, like you say, even though it's just for your business, but I think it applies for everybody as well.
It's true. As a parent,
Asians, we are so protected by our Singapore government. I guess even in other countries, they have their safety net. So when it comes to doing a business or even achieving something that is outside our comfort zone, most of us are hindered by the people surrounding us. When the people tell us, oh no, you can't do this, you can't become an ace overnight, that becomes a self-limiting cap. So even as a parent, a mother of two sons, I always tell them, believe in yourself. I will not gauge you by the ace that you achieve, but if you are moving from 30% achiever and you have gone beyond to 50% and you have gone up to 70%, that value add, I think you should congratulate yourself and give yourself a pat, because I think everybody has their own development pace and everybody has their own achievement pace that they can slowly move up if their mind wills them to. Of course, hard work, perseverance will add in. So, and having the right support and leaders to guide you, to mentor you, it helps. So if whether you're in a sport like what we are seeing, if I just turn my camera around to show you the amount of amazing support by our paddlers, you can see a lot of canoe paddlers out there. They don't just come alone. They have a team managers, supporters, family, friends. So having the right amount of supporters is very important. If you actually get yourself surrounded by negative people who tell you, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that, it will be very toxic over time. So, yep, just believe in yourself and have a plan, have a structure plan, guide you. If you can't do it, make sure you reach out for help. Yeah.
I think you just touched on the last word, which is environment, because that
Did
is
I? Okay.
the people around us, the community, because that really, and the support structure, because environment is about support.
It is very important. As they say,
Yeah.
it takes a whole village to raise a kid. It's the same for everything that we learn.
Yes. Okay, let me see whether I've forgotten anything. So
Sure.
maybe you want to sum up, like what are some things that you have learned from observing your older students, i.e. us. Sum it up, you know what you've learned about aging, and then we are done.
To be very frank, I would not even associate anything with age with this group of people. They're just crazy. They're simply crazy. At their age, most of the people that I knew either are at home nursing their arthritis back, lying in bed watching some Korean movie because they have worked so hard in their life and they feel that they deserve it. But these people are not doing it. They are not caving in to just wasting their time away in front of the TV or just wasting time away nursing the little pain that's nagging them. Instead, they are taking up new challenges just to make sure that the pain goes away because they are strengthening their own body. They are nourishing their own mind every day to prevent, I don't know, whether they are keeping dementia at bay or they are just simply just curious animals or yeah. I really takes my hands off that these people are relentless learners, always coming in and yeah. I mean, I'm deeply honored when Rizwan and James told me, "Hey, can I interview you?" I was like, "Huh? What can I teach you as a little girl?" I mean, to them, compared to them, they are giants in the industry. I hope whatever little I have to share really helps to, yeah, round up and help to motivate one person's life or yeah. That's what I'm helping them to do.
Thank you, Julia. On that note, I really want to thank you. You know that you are the second person to appear on Motivational Monday. Of course, James is the one that helms Motivational Monday. Then a veteran who is a 21-year-old leader, 21 years in New Skin. He's the second person, and you are the third person to be on Motivational Monday.
Wow. Thank you so much for inviting me, Yusan.
Thank you. See you. Have a great race over there, yeah? Bye.
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 Okay, thank you. Thank you very, very much, Huiswan and Julia. We're a bit over time, but it was really, really worth it. Okay, she has this energy, she has this respect. And this is about seeing that people actually walk the talk. Okay, it's based on watching us. She doesn't listen to our motivation, but she can see what we stand for. Okay, so finally, I just want to end with one last slide. Okay, getting old is like climbing a mountain. You get a little out of breath, but the view is much better. Ingrid Bergman. Okay, getting old is like climbing a mountain. You get a little out of breath, but the view is much better. So thank you all for being here. And I want to say that tomorrow is Tuesday Tips. Okay, it's going to be Huiswan. But tonight is an exciting time. Tonight is goal setting time. Time for you to go and set some big, hairy, audacious